1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very first micro workout. It only takes 10 minutes and it is the easiest way to kickstart your fitness if you haven't started yet. Now, if you have started, this will challenge you. We're doing 10 minutes a day of 300 reps. That includes 100 legs reps, 100 push and 100 pull of different exercises that I'm going to give you guys some examples for. But this can be done anywhere and can be any push, any pull exercise, or any legs exercise. So this can also be done at home. The challenge is to do this every day this week. So 10 minutes a day, micro workout is all it takes. This has actually been scientifically proven to be more beneficial than doing a 60-minute cardio session because of the different energy systems that you're able to hit in these short micro bursts. Let's get you started. The first exercise we've got is 100 of a legs exercise. That means it could be just 100 squats, for example. Today we're going to be doing first 100 crank it. So I'm going to be holding the bar, BOSU alternating lunges. Now that's a very advanced legs exercise. Doesn't have to be on a BOSU. I will show you that, but it could also just be a normal lunge, for example. That would also be fine for 100 different or 100 reps of the same leg exercise. So in this one, we're going to be holding onto the bar. As you can see, I've got the BOSU set up in front. On the BOSU, we've got our power line. We want to be aiming to get in between that 4 mark, so in between 6 and 2. That's going to be a little bit more challenging than right here. As we go out, it gets more and more challenging. It's going to challenge our ankle stability, our knee stability, and our hip stability, which really helps maintain our independence as we get older, enables us to keep up with our sport like golfing and things like that. So really important we look at strengthening all those little stabilizer muscles, which is why we go on the BOSU. This bar is going to help with stability, so we're going to actually push that bar out as we go up, stepping on the BOSU, getting a nice stretch in our hip flexor and back, remembering to breathe out as we push back, dropping that back knee as much as we feel comfortable. If we can only get down to there, that's fine. As Zoe, who's holding the camera, was saying, as you get tired, you can also move in, and those lunges are fine as well. But if you're feeling nice and strong, really challenge yourself to get that back knee down to 90, pushing nice and strong back up for 100 reps. So we want to try to do that in non-stop 100 of those reps for legs. If you need a break in between, you can. We always say do 10 reps or do 25. So the next exercises we're going to go in, we've actually broken them up into 25 groups, so you're not doing the same exercise for a full 100 reps. We've got our push exercises. Our first exercise is our box push-ups. So you can add a band like we had last week. However, if you got challenged by the band, which a lot of us did, we'll have you do regular box push-ups where we're bringing our chest down, breathing out as we push up, keeping our glutes engaged, our spine nice and neutral, our core is engaged as well, and pushing up nice and strong on that box with our legs about shoulder width apart. So we've got 25. Again, if you need to group those into 10, 10, 5, that's fine as well. Once we're done, we're going right into our next exercise. We've got our push bench press, so I'll just jump on over here where we've got the bench press already set up. And hopping down, remembering that we want the bar to be about eye sight. We're gripping where we have our thumbs out to that part of the grip and then in, so it's just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Pushing out on the bar, we want to make sure that we're bringing that down to about mid-sternum. Breathing out as we push up, and we want to be pushing up equally on both our left and right arms, so we don't have any push coming from one side or the other. Racking the bar after 10, for example, cheeking out our wrists, as we're going through as well, we want to make sure we're engaging our core and really pushing out with our breath to help that bar get up. After that, again, no rest for the wicked. We go right into our 25 push exercises on the crank it bar, coming down. This is like your active recovery after that bench press. That was quite heavy. So that one's a little bit easier, but still keeping our core engaged in that nice neutral spine. Then lastly, we've got our Kamagon, so our water weight kettlebell. And if you don't have a Kamagon, you can be using a dumbbell as well. And we're doing each arm going down, bending slightly in the knees so we can use our legs just slightly. And we're doing an overhead shoulder press, doing 12 or 13, let's say 13 on the right and then 13 on the left. So not a full 25, just 13, 13, switch arms once you get to 13, keeping that other arm out for balance. And that's your last 25 of push. So you've got 4 different exercises with 25 reps for the push. Then we go into our pull, starting off with our most challenging exercise, our assisted chin-ups or pull-ups. Getting our strap in, the gray power band is going to give us the most assistance up. As we get stronger at these, we're going to be going into the purple band, then down to the green, the red, the blue, and the black. So starting with the gray though, hands about shoulder width apart, get comfortable with our leg out, dropping down, and remember that a lot of this has to do with grip strength, so we might need some chalk on our hands as well. Core engaged, getting comfortable in this position with our feet together to start, and then we're coming up, watching our head, and nice and smoothly getting our chin over top of that bar. So and I love practicing this one. This is what I need more of for Ninja Warrior. So watch out. I'll see you on the course next year because I'm doing the same exercises that you guys are doing. Then we've got our seated row. So again, with the chin-ups, you can break that into 10, 10, 5. Watch yourself coming through here, Zoe. To get up to that 25 mark. Now we're going to go over to the seated row, which is our active recovery again. We're going to be moving that up to about 50, or if you've been training with us for a little while, put it to 60. This one we want you to do full 25 all the way through with the 2 handles. If you have this type of handle at your gym, that would be great. Keeping that nice neutral spine, and we're just doing 2 to 2 tempo. And this one we're not going too fast. If you need a break, take it. And squeezing back between those rhomboids, remembering shoulders back and down, and it's like we're squeezing a note in between our shoulder blades to ensure that that scapula is moving through with our humerus at the same time. So we've got our seated row, then as soon as we're done our seated row, we're coming back over for our crank it pull-ups. We're on the home stretch now, so this is where you're going to start feeling all of your little muscles, all of your little stabilizer muscles coming back into our crank it pulls, which we've done the opposite for the crank it push up. 25 of the crank it pull ups, keeping our hands about shoulder width apart, feet about shoulder width. Don't let our butt sag. Keep those glutes engaged in neutral spine as we go through. Then lastly, and one of the most technical, but not the most difficult, but it is a bit technical when it comes to the technique that you're utilizing. So feet about shoulder width apart, we're going to be dropping our hips down, our glutes up, and our arms are actually straight down to the ground. In this position here, we're going to be pulling up to our, below our mid-sternum, so not quite chest nipple height. Squeezing our rhomboids again, trying to get it that both our left and right shoulder are working together. Nice and controlled, 2 to 2 tempo, back up, and try to nail off those last 25. That brings you to 300 reps in your session. Congratulations when you complete it. We want to try to get this done in 10 minutes or less. So really challenge yourself to set a timer at the beginning and see how long it takes you to get these 300 reps. Sounds like a long time, but it sounds like a lot, but everyone's done it again this morning for the second day in a row. Promise you that you can do this micro workout. Get ready, take that first step in. All it takes is 10 minutes a day. We'll keep the doctor away. So remember, movement is medicine. We'd love for you guys to do this in the gym or at home. Thanks, and take care. Have a great day, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.